Hello, today we are working in Tahiti Hook Woods, and what we are doing today is widening this ride here to allow more sunlight in, which will then create a more biodiverse habitat for lots of different species such as butterflies, bats and other insects that will benefit from the increase in sunlight that will happen as a result of us widening this ride. We are doing this by clearing vegetation and compassing, using tools such as axes, like my friend here, tools like bow saws, like this, and another tool called a bill hook, like this. What we are doing with all of this dead wood, we are keeping it in the area, which will then provide a dead wood habitat, which will benefit species like fungus and insects. What we are doing with it is we're taking it off the main path, so it doesn't create any sort of hazard for members of the public, and we are stacking it up down here. We're doing two things with the wood. Larger pieces of wood are being kept over here in this cord, and other pieces, the sort of more brush-like pieces, are just being stacked up behind the tree line. This will be a perfect area for a dead wood habitat. We have to bear in mind that this is a public space, so there are many health and safety issues. We have had to erect two signs either side of our workspace to warn members of the public that we are working, so no harm comes to them. And we also have to take care of our own health and safety by wearing steel toe caps, wearing gloves like these, and if we were felling tall trees we would be wearing hard hats, but that's not necessary for today. We are carrying this out at this time of year, sort of end of summer, so we're going into winter now, to minimise the effect we have on the wildlife. For example, there are no birds nesting this time of year, so we won't be disturbing their nests. Also, this time of year there are less tourists around, so we have less issues with the public. We have had a few problems doing this work, however. At the moment there is quite a very contagious spore spread tree disease known as Phytophthora, which is affecting these sweet chestnut trees here, and it's very contagious and we have to be very careful not to spread it. So what we are having to do is, when we finish our work here, to wash and disinfect our shoes so to not spread the spores to other areas of the woods.